BluntCut MetalWorks, August 27, 2021. This is CPM S125V at 67 Rockwell, sharpened wood in Edge Pro at 6.5 degrees precise, which is about 1 degree thinner than a straight razor. And behind the edge thickness, I'm not measured yet, but I think it's less than 10,000 of an inch thick. And the starting edge, it will slice phonebook paper, and this is basically testing to see that what the next experiment need to improve upon, so that I can accomplish this task. Pretty much chopping 2x4. Well, it's not a chopper class, but we see that impact, and we can take it, and afterward, I mean, maybe I chop through it here, and the edge still able to slice phonebook paper. The task I want to do is able to chop to this 2x4 in less than 20 chop, pretty much. But you can see that this thing doesn't have enough length and mass. Alright, it's about to be a real test. Going to chop it to do that 3 times. Well, again, slowly slicing phonebook paper without tearing. Well, without a tear, try it again. There's some hesitating, but again, there's one more. It's hesitating, but it's slight through. Let's look at the worst damage. The geometry of this blade is really thin. I mean, here you can see the thickness behind the edge here. Versus the scale here is 0.5 millimeter. The biggest damage was this chip right here. Interestingly, if you look at this edge here, is roll, and it's one way, and this one bend deflect the other way. In other words, one deflect one way, the other one deflect the other way, which create an inflection point. And that inflection point is a stretching part. And so they tear a chunk out of it right here in this chunk. So If they all bend on one side, then this edge would look like this along here, or maybe along here. But because of how the edge steer, it move one side, deflect one side, it will accentuate it more. So in other words, it will go further and further bend in there. Anyway, so this is something that because the edge just not thick enough to avoid such inflection point. This edge, I only chopped the 2x4 only once, but my next experiment would try to do with a 4 chopper and doing this same thing, but we have to chop 3 times. In other words, chop the 2x4 through 3 times total. And if the edge look like this, then they would still smoothly slice phonebook paper. This is where they hesitate a little bit, but it didn't tear when slicing phonebook paper. Thanks for watching.